Acts chapter 3, verses 1 through 11. One day, Peter and John were going up to the temple at the time of prayer at 3 in the afternoon. The King James Version says at the 9th hour. This is what I want you to understand, that the Jewish day starts at 6 a.m. Okay, the Jewish day starts at 6 a.m. So if it's 6 a.m., if it's the 6th hour, if the scripture says 6th hour, that means it's 12 noon. Okay, if it says 3rd hour, that means it's 9 a.m. So the Jewish clock starts, whenever they say it's the 9th hour or the 3rd hour or the 12th hour, you can calculate what time it is by starting at 6 a.m. Okay, so they said at the 9th hour they were going to the temple. That is 3 p.m. Everybody shout 3 p.m.
3 p.m.
So one day Peter and John were going up to the temple at the time of prayer at 3 in the afternoon. Now a man who was lame from birth was being carried to the temple gate called Beautiful, where he was put every day to beg from those going into the temple courts. Verse 3, when he saw Peter and John about to enter, he asked them for money. All right, I'm going to stop right there. God bless you. I'm just going to stop right there. He asked them for money. I want to look at this text. I wasn't going to read all of it. I said, no, I'm going to stop right there. And I want to tag this text with simply this subject. Look at your neighbor and say, neighbor, you got it.
You got it.
Come on, tell them. Don't just say, you got it. Come on, tell them like, oh, you got it. 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 You such as I have, I offer unto you. This is my question to you today. This is my question to you. Such as I have, I offer unto you. This is my question to you. What do you have? Do you have a nice physique? Do you have a sharp mind? Do you have money in your pocket? Do you have money in the bank? Do you have a raise coming? Do you have a degree? Do you have a master's degree? Does anybody have a doctorate degree? What do you have? Just think about what do you have. And also, not only that, but whatever you have, are you willing to give what you have? Because we have to remember that we're not selfish, but we have to become selfless. We have to become selfless. Whatever you do have, are you willing to give what you have? Are you willing to share what you have? Or are you a hoarder and just hoard everything and keep everything to yourself? Watch this. Do you have a compliment? Or do you have criticism? What do you have? When's the last time you complimented somebody instead of criticizing them? The little people that always got a negative mind, negative spirit, negative. There's negative. The devil is a lie. Me negative folk can't make it. Can't make it. Because you got to understand that sometimes you got to encourage folk. Sometimes. Give somebody encouragement. That's a nice outfit. That's some nice glasses. They got sandals on. Say they got nice toes or something. Just give them something. Something. You got a nice haircut. You got a nice ride. But you know what? The reason why people can't compliment others is because they have something lacking within themselves. And when something is lacking within us, we can't compliment other folks. It ain't about them, it's about us. When something is lacking within us, we can't compliment. But when something is in us that makes us criticize everything, and it's something lacking within us. Parents, how often do you encourage your children?
Help us, Pastor.
How often do you pull your daughter aside and say, you're beautiful? How often do you pull your son aside and say, I'm proud of you? I told my son not too long ago, I said, y'all are my heroes. Y'all are my heroes. Because I wouldn't be who I am, not that I'm all that, without those boys. Y'all are my heroes. And what I'm doing is, I'm building character and confidence in them. To when they're 25 and 30 years old, they won't have to compete with nobody to show who they are. They don't have to down nobody to show who they are. They don't have to be mean to folk. They don't have to criticize folk. They don't have to be negative. Because you know it starts when they're at home. And the reason why some of those are so hard to get along with it, because something happened down here that wasn't corrected. So you gotta understand, I dare you this week to make it a point to encourage, compliment your husband, your wife, your children, and tell them you're beautiful. Tell them you're handsome. now and then, what do you want to do when you grow up? I want to be a doctor. You can do it. I want to be a doctor. What? You dumb. You can't be no doctor. What? You think you're going to be a doctor? You bring home seeds? Don't do that. Don't do that. If they want to be a doctor, you tell them, you can be a doctor. Now, it's going to take some hard work, but you can do it. Never ever compare your children to somebody else. I wish you act like so-and-so. That damages their self-esteem because now they don't know who they are. And now they find themselves trying to mimic other people and mimic a superstar rappers and mimic ball players and mimic all these other folk. And you don't know, they don't know who they are. The devil is a lie. Compliment somebody. Tell somebody how special they are. Encourage somebody that's going through a storm. Everybody in here knows somebody that's going through a storm. How dare we let somebody go through a storm by themselves? Wow. You can encourage them and tell them you can make it. You can go through it. Listen, I've been through that and God helped me with God on my side. You can make it. Look at your neighbor right quick. You just encourage somebody and tell your neighbor you can make it. Hallelujah. You can make it. So you got to understand that whatever you have to share. So my question to you today is, what do you have? What do you have that you are sharing or not sharing? What do you have that you can give to somebody else? Are you concerned with what somebody else has? What do you have? Are you concerned with what somebody else has? So-and-so got a new ride? I'm going to go get a new ride. Are you concerned with what somebody else has? Somebody got a new man? I want a new man. What are you concerned with what somebody else got? I'm so glad that God has matured me not to compare myself to nobody else, but say, God, do I please you? God, am I who you want me to be? Let me tell you something. Let me pause and take an intermission here. I'm just with left field. I'm with left field. But anyway, it's all good. I'm going to come back to my notes in just a minute. I'm going to win it. Sometimes we have to be careful wanting what other folk have when you don't know the details of what they got. You want what everybody else have. You want the car they got, and you don't know they paid $1,000 a month. You don't know what they had. A rich uncle died. They done had a raise. They done had a $5,000 bonus. They done had something happen in their life. You trying to struggle to get what somebody else got. You don't know how they got what they got. And here we are. We want what somebody else got. We want to covet what somebody else has, and we won't even be thankful for what God gave us. I thank God for my 99 Ford F-150. 232,000 miles on it. I can drive it to Dallas now. Thank God for it because it's paid for. Hello, somebody. Glory to God. You better be thankful for what you got. Question, what do you have that you're not appreciating? What do you have that you're not using? What do you have that because you always think about not what you have but what you want and complain about what you got. Stop complaining about what you got. And lift your hand and be thankful for what you have. Come on, doing that. Some of us thank God for nothing all week, all month, all year. Lift your hand now and thank God for what you got. It's not what I want. It's not where I want to be, but God, I thank you for what I got right now. These disciples, these apostles are walking to the temple to pray. They're going to the temple to pray. At the 9th hour, it's 3 o'clock. They're going to the temple to pray. This man who's sitting there as a beggar been put at the gate Beautiful every single day all of his life. Been put at the gate called Beautiful, sitting there begging for alms to pay his bills. They didn't have a disability back then. Hello? So here they are begging for alms. He is begging for alms. He stops them, Peter stops them and says, look, can y'all help me? I need some help. I can't work. I got to make a living. I got to eat. So guess what Peter said? I don't have any money. The man, Peter looks, the Bible says, if you read it in your spare time, the Bible says that Peter looks in the man's eyes, and the man looks, and he's like, okay, this man's going to give me some money. He finna give me some money. He finna give me some money so I can make it. And Peter looks at him and says, silver and gold have I none. In other words, money I don't have. How many times do we always think it's about money? It's not always about money. Now, again, you got to have money to survive, because can't none of us live without money. We got water, gas, lights, and mortgage and to pay. Hello? But it's not always about money. Sometimes your child don't need your money. Sometimes they need your time. Because see, you can work all the time and pay the bills, but never spend time with your family. The money don't amount to nothing. They need your time. Peter, they didn't have money, but watch this. He gave them time. Somebody shout time. He spent time with him. And guess what the man did? He lifted up him. He said, I don't have any money, but such as I do have, I offer unto you. My question is, what do you have? And are you offering what you do have? It's time for us to be, not to be religious, not get ready to close, not to be religious, but to be relational and kingdom-minded. Sometimes we have things that we can do for people, and all we think about is money. Everything is not about money. Sometimes people just need your time. Offer your time to people. Hello? All right, so here it is. Peter didn't brush the man off. How many times we as saints on our way to church brush folk off? Watch this. Y'all get that? On our way to church and rude to folk. On our way to church in our religious selves, and we mean to folk. Hello? How many times have we been in an argument on our way to church? Lord Jesus. Hello? So we have to understand that here the disciples are, they're walking into the temple, and they stop for a second. They spend time with this man. And not only that, but then when he tells them, would you help me? I don't have any money to give you, but such as I do have. My question to you is, what do you have? But you have to understand, it's not all about money, it's about time. Peter said, I don't have money, but such as I do have. So what do you offer people that you have, even though you don't have money? Because watch this, you can't give everybody money. Hello? So some people don't need money. There are people out here who are hurting, who are have issues, that have depression, that have all kind of stuff going on, and money ain't gonna hit them. Some people, watch this, sometimes our wives don't need roses. Roses ain't gonna help. Don't need a teddy bear. Teddy bear ain't gonna help. Sometimes we as husbands, we don't need our favorite cooked meal. It ain't gonna help. Hello? So we have to understand what we do have. Are we offering what we have? Stop complaining and think about what you don't have and offer what you do have. Peter never said, I ain't got no money, man. Holla. But he said, I don't have money, but I do have this. Bible says he grabbed him by the arms and he said, rise up and walk. Gave the man the power and the ability to walk, something that, watch this, you have something in you the way you can give somebody that they never had before. Why? Because God has made you unique, he has gifted you, and there's nothing that nobody else can duplicate what God has given you. Each and every one of us, all of us got something that God can use in us. Well, I can't do it like them. God don't want you to do it like them. That's why he gave that to them. That's why he gave Peter this anointing. Oh, should I remind you that right at this time in the text that Jesus had just been died, he had been buried, he had risen up and gone back to heaven. And do I need to remind you that this same person who God used to raise up the man that became beautiful was the one that denied Jesus 3 times? Same man. Somebody shout the same man. So here it is. You thinking about what all you did last year. You thinking about what all you did in your past. You thinking about how many mistakes you made. You thinking about how many issues you have. And you watch it. You've repented and God done forgot about it. There's one thing about God is people you got to keep on apologizing to over and over. But God, all you have to do is ask God one time for forgiveness, and he forgives it and remembers it no more. Somebody ought to lift your hand and say, God, I thank you for your forgiveness. Somebody ought to praise him right now, because all of us should have been died and gone to hell, but thank God for your forgiveness. Come on, somebody, thank him and give him praise right now. Thank you for your forgiveness, God. Hallelujah. Because some of us have done some major damage.
Yes, Lord.
But you better lift your hand one more time. Come on, one more time, and thank him for forgiveness right now. Come on, God, I thank you for forgiveness. All right, so here it is. The same man that denied Jesus. Watch this. Jesus knew, you're going to deny me 3 times. thought it had to be 3 times. But guess what? Peter got himself together and God began to use him.
Thank you, Lord.
I don't have money, but that I do have. Rise up and walk. The man began to walk. And then begin to tell the people, and watch this, really, when the man started walking, he didn't have to tell nobody. I'm walking. Because the people knew who he was. He was the man that became beautiful every day, begging for alms. So when they began to see him, they looked in amazement. My God, you walking, what happened? Peter healed me. The disciples, they came to the temple, and I asked them for silver and gold, but they didn't have anything, but they looked at me and said, rise up and walk. They healed me. And the people began to look for Peter and look for them and say, hey, how did you do that? We want to know how you did that. And Peter was smart.
Yes, he was.
Peter was smart because, you know, some of us would have took that opportunity. This is why God can't use some of us in certain areas, because we would take the glory. That's why God can't use us in some. That's why. So watch this. There's nothing wrong with God. God's the same yesterday, today, and forever. But sometimes the reason why God is not doing the miracles that he used to do is because man would take the glory and not give it to God. So here it is. The people went and found Peter and said, how did you do that? How did you raise this man up? And I love what Peter said. Peter said, I didn't do it, but Christ did it. He gave the glory back to him. So what are you trying to say? You have something in you that somebody needs, number 1. Number 2, that when you give that talent, that gift, that time, or that deliverance to somebody who's in need, watch this, then you'll be giving them the very thing that they've been waiting for a long time, but they couldn't get it from nobody else. But then number 3, watch this, when they